They went back down the hall just yelling, screaming. It was great. It was great.
It was a team effort from everyone in the building. That's how Jacksboro Elementary School Principal Joan Crutchfield quickly sizes up the news she heard about her school yesterday. Officially, they are recognized as a reward school for the 2012-13 school year.
Well, when Mr. Postal called me yesterday, it was around 2 o'clock. At first I thought he's pulling a trick on me because he knows that I wanted this. This is something I've worked for all my life. And I thought, is he trying to trick me or something? But he was so excited. He was talking so fast. It was hard for me to even get it out. So I just couldn't believe it. I could believe it, but couldn't believe it. So that's my reaction to it.
Director of Schools, Donnie Poston, calls it exceptional. Reward schools are those schools across the state in the top 5% for performance. It's measured by a 1-year success rate or a top 5% for progress, measured by a 1-year TVAAS school composite.
I got my assistants. I pulled all my assistants in the front, and I told them to monitor the halls with the children in the classrooms. And I got on the intercom, told the teachers to come immediately to the library. Well, when they come into the library, I tried my best to keep a straight face, not let it show too much. And they all were standing there, all scared to death, because the teachers have a lot on them right now with all the changes. And so I said, okay, guys, we're here for good news today. And when I told them, they started clapping, laughing. It's like the roof came off the building. You could hear them everywhere.
Poston goes on to say that Principal Joan Crutchfield and the staff have done an outstanding job working as a team, keeping an eye on the goal towards student success, and it paid off for them. Principal Crutchfield tells WLAF that she's still floating after hearing the good news. She calls it a team effort from everyone in the building.
I wanted to thank them all, though, for their dedication, because this didn't come about in a one-day thing. It took every day. It took a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. It took custodians. It took the cafeterias. It took assistants. It took everybody. And parents were involved in this, so I want to thank all those people. Number one, I want to thank the students, because they worked hard. They bought into that we can be the best. We didn't settle for mediocre this year. Every time we talked to them, we told them, you can be the best at whatever you try to be. But I've told the teachers a little bit. They called all night. We were all excited. Of course, we're going to have a huge celebration. I've told them all that we're going to celebrate a couple of days, but then it's right back to the grindstone, because next year we're going to be even better than this.
Crutchfield goes on to say that every child counted, and that the key was faculty, staff, and students. Poston adds that no county school is on the bad list. He closes by saying that he's anxious to find out how many other Campbell County schools had a really good year last year. Campbell County Commissioners gave a thumbs down last night to a proposed coal fly ash landfill in the Westburn community. Former Commissioner Melvin Boshears spoke before a vote was taken, saying that he would be in favor of the landfill if it would be beneficial to the county. If it would detract from the county, he said he would be against it. Current Commissioners Marie Ayers and David Atkins admitted that they were sitting on the fence on the issue. They, along with Commissioner Bob Walden, abstained from voting because they felt they did not have enough information to formulate an opinion. The other 10 commissioners present voted unanimously for a motion for non-support of the landfill. That motion was made by Steve Rutherford and seconded by Thomas Hatmaker. In other business, during last night's regular monthly commission meeting, the board approved a revision to the Animal Control Ordinance for exceptions to the 3-day rule. They include animals that become property of Campbell County, animals that are sick, diseased, injured, or otherwise deemed hazardous to the well-being of other animal center animals or animal center employees. And if the shelter reaches maximum capacity, animals that have been in the center the longest will be offered to animal rescue organizations for placement, and if not placed, dependent upon the available capacity. Approved a budget amendment to the county general fund. They approved the contributions and donations for commissioners' resolution, which changes the payment schedule to 4 times a year instead of once a year for the various groups and entities that the commission helps with funding. They approved an OSHA resolution, approved a proclamation for Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, approved 2 ambulances as surplus, narrowly approved by an 8-5 vote, a payment schedule with an assessment at an increase of 50 cents per citizen to the Joint Economic and Community Development Agency for the next 3 years. They approved acceptance of a $250,000 recreational trails grant for the Ivydale Trailhead. There was also lengthy discussion among commissioners about the status of the Campbell County Small Business Incubator and why the county had to rent space for it. Free Texas Roadhouse appetizer for donors. Medic Blood Center is proud to partner with the Texas Roadhouse by offering all donors a coupon for a free appetizer. Donations have been slow, and we're hoping that a free appetizer for the Texas Roadhouse will help encourage donors to take a few minutes to give the gift of life. That was the explanation from Christy Fightmaster, Medic spokesperson. The community drives for here in Campbell County are on August 26th at Cash Express downtown at 240 West Central Avenue from 11 to 6, and on August the Bloodmobile will be at the Family Dollar Store at 2329 Jacksboro Pike from 11 to 6. All donors must be at least 17 years of age, weigh 110 pounds or more, and have positive identification. And tonight is the community prayer meeting night. It's held at the old West La Follette School beginning at 7 o'clock. That's a look at the news, back with a press release from the Sheriff's Department in just a moment. And 16 people have been booked into the Campbell County Jail in the past 24 hours. Shannon Nicole Baird, 24, of Long Hollow Road, La Follette, for violation of probation. 30-year-old Monica Sherry DeWitt of Speedwell for possession of drug paraphernalia, driving while suspended, and possession of a legend drug. Roy Lee Farmer, 42, of North Massachusetts Avenue, La Follette, for violation of probation. 22-year-old Fontella Danielle Hatmaker of Bentley Lane, La Follette, for possession of a Schedule II controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. 39-year-old William Thomas Hickman of Straight Branch Road in Speedwell on a capious bench warrant. Dakota Scott Lane, 21, of Lacey Lane in Caryville, for no driver's license, possession of drug paraphernalia, and violation of the Tennessee financial law. 38-year-old Nicole L. Marlowe of White Oak Road in Duff on a capious bench warrant. Penny Sue Marlowe, 44, of Hatmaker Hollow Lane in Duff on a capious bench warrant. 52-year-old Alan Wade McNeely of General Carl Steiner Highway, La Follette, for aggravated assault by domestic violence. Teresa Ann Nelson, 34, of Glade Springs Road, La Follette, for DUI and violation of the implied consent law. 34-year-old John J. Nolan of College Hill, La Follette, for possession of drug paraphernalia. 29-year-old Dustin Wade Phillips of Stony Fork Road in Caryville for domestic assault. Bobby D. Rogers, 53, of Clinton, for possession of drug paraphernalia and introduction of contraband into a penal institution. 29-year-old Benjamin Scott Silcox of Maryville, for traffic control device violation, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of a Schedule II and Schedule VI controlled substance, and on a capious bench warrant. Martin D. Warner, age 50, of South 8th Street, La Follette, for domestic violence by vandalism and reckless endangerment. And last today, 23-year-old Caitlin Jean Willoughby of Eastwood Drive, La Follette, for possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and filing a false report or bomb threat. And that's a look at our portion of the news for today. Stay tuned. Got a lot more coming your way, and be sure to join us again tomorrow.
We sing happy birthday to you, and may all your dreams come true.
Happy, happy birthday.
Oh,
this is your birthday song.
Oh,
celebration all night long.
Oh,
may all you...
Hey, Big Josh with you once again on this Tuesday afternoon, looking at our birthday and anniversaries for today. Our birthday club and anniversary club is brought to you by your friends here at WLAF and Eastside Pizza and Deli. They're located in the Food Line Shopping Center. Our birthdays today, Mr. Harold Branham turns 81 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Harold. And Bobby Henley is 70 years old. Happy birthday, Bobby. Janice Elliott turns 50 today. Happy birthday, Janice. And Margaret Meredith celebrates today. Happy birthday, Margaret. And Jeremy Ford is 21 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Jeremy. Yesterday, Michael Evans turned 50. Happy birthday, Michael. Renda Stouffer had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to Renda. And Luke Browning celebrated yesterday. Happy birthday to you, Luke. And on Sunday, Harold Kidwell celebrated a birthday. Happy belated birthday to you, Harold. And if you're celebrating your birthday today or your anniversary, we would love for you to have a great day. But now remember this, the only way that you can qualify to be in the drawing that we have on Fridays, you could win a birthday dinner for two or an anniversary dinner for two from your friends here at WLAF and Eastside Pizza and Deli. So make sure you do that, will you? Have a great evening. Good Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow.